Hi everybody, this is Andy. In this video, I'll share all ramen on the Tokyo Ramen Street at Tokyo Station. Let's go. Tokyo Station is the biggest and most important station in Japan. Over a million people stop here every day. And we can have wonderful food at Tokyo Station. Every single food is amazingly tasty. Videos about restaurants and food, lunchbox, bento in Tokyo Station are posted on this channel. These will absolutely help your trip at Tokyo Station. Please have a look. Links are in the description box. However, there is a family street called Tokyo Ramen Street at 1st Avenue, Tokyo Station. We can have 8 different brilliant ramen over here, but I think tourists can afford eating 8 bowls of ramen during the trip only at Tokyo Ramen Street. So in this video, I'll share all ramen at Tokyo Ramen Street. Once you watch this video, you'll see which ramen is the best for you. If you found your favorite ramen, it will be so much pleasure to let me know with a comment. I'll start from shop number 1. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started.
Please subscribe my channel.
Our first shop from the street is Gyoku. It offers chicken and dry sardine based thick soup ramen. We can see what types of ramen, richness and noodles on the information board. This is a great idea. We can have chicken and dry sardine ramen, normal sauce ramen, toppings and drinks. Inside of the restaurant is not that big. There are some tables and around 10 counter seats for customers. This is premium rich torori ramen. I'll order number 1 recommended menu from each shop. It's so fragrant of dried sardine. It has no odor of typical fish stock. I get so much dried sardine and chicken is used for this set. Soup is pretty thick. It tastes really rich of dried sardine, but not too much. It's well balanced between dried sardine and chicken. I thought it tastes really rich and smells very strong of dried sardine, but no it's not. It's mild and mellow soup. Because dried sardine has strong flavor and scent, some people do not prefer it. But about this ramen, I think everyone can have it. Noodles are medium street noodles. Soup is not too rich, so these noodles are well matched with ramen soup. I can enjoy full flavor of rich dried sardine soup. This is really tasty. Rich taste soup usually comes with fat noodles, so I feel like noodles would be better if they were thicker with this soup. But of course, these noodles are very flavorful. Very unusual topping. Raw egg yolk is nicely placed at the center. Boiled egg is very common topping for ramen. Let's try it later. Chashu is pork belly. It's well seasoned and smoked, so this is so tender. We can also have green leg and bamboo shoot. These are really crispy and very common toppings for ramen. I was really surprised once I mixed up and had ramen soup and noodles with raw egg yolk. Ramen turned to be much better. Mildness of egg yolk and saltiness, richness of ramen are fabulously collaborated. If you love rich dry sardine ramen, Ramen Gyoku is the best choice to have. Second shop from the street is Soranoiro. It offers soy sauce based ramen. Headquarters was listed on Michelin Guide before, and this ramen tastes light and noodles are thinner than average. We can have some sort of soy sauce ramen, and mushroom vegetables ramen, and vegan soupless ramen. Inside the restaurant is very casual, cozy space. It's like a modern style Japanese house. This is special soy sauce ramen. It smells really good of soy sauce, and I guess bonito and chicken. The information board says it tastes pretty light, but it doesn't mean it's tasteless. It has very good gentle taste. Soup tastes very rich of soy sauce and soup stock. I love this light and gentle taste soup. This is the ramen that we loved from long ago. Soup is really watery, but so much ingredients extractions are condensed in soup, so that it tastes sweet to different flavor, and this is so tasty. Noodles are medium thin street noodles. These are very common thickness for soy sauce ramen. Noodles are chewy enough, and these are really smooth. Light taste of soup and light taste noodles are greatly matched. This is so good. It's excellent. This is very standard soy sauce ramen, but it's really savory compared to soy sauce ramen in general. Soup was good, but noodles are also really good. Toppings are green onion and bancho. These are really crispy. Bancho is seasoned by soy sauce, so it tastes slightly salty. We can have 3 different types of chashu for this ramen. Chicken breast is really moist and tender. I can't believe that this moisture and tenderness of chicken meat. Simmered pork loin chashu is really meaty. It's pretty chewy, but this is so juicy. This is low temperature cooking pork loin chashu. This is so good. It's even more tender and juicier than other 2 chashu. We can only have it with special soy sauce ramen. Seasoned egg is well seasoned and egg white is slightly hard, but egg yolk is still there. This is great seasoned egg. If you love simple taste soy sauce ramen, Soranoiro will serve you the best ramen for you. Third ramen shop is Rokurinsha. This is the busiest ramen shop on the street. It offers very thick soup and noodles, dipping ramen, soup made from tonkotsu and chicken. Dipping ramen is the most famous ramen for Rokurinsha, but I'm going to have special ramen noodles for this video. About dipping ramen, I filmed and posted on the other video, which is about food at Tokyo Sky Tree. Please have a look. There are some tables and 8 counter seats. It's always busy with full of customers. This is special ramen noodles. Soup smells really good of tonkotsu and seafood. I guess bonito. Ramen looks much thicker than other 2 ramen. Soup is pretty runny, more than I thought, and it's slightly different from dipping noodle soup either. Soup tastes lighter than dipping soup, but it's so savory. It tastes really rich of seafood, but it has no odor at all. This is really impressive soup. This is awesome. Ramen soup is slightly gooey. Dipping ramen soup is very thick and tasty, and ramen noodle soup is less thicker and it tastes light, but we can casually have and enjoy ramen. Noodles are medium thick noodles. Because soup tastes comparatively lighter than dipping soup, so noodles are relatively thinner, I guess. Noodles are pretty thick, so these are chewy enough to enjoy noodles and ramen soup too. This is absolutely great. I love it. This thickness is perfect for ramen soup. Dipping ramen soup and noodles are much richer and thicker, but ramen noodle soup and noodles are different. Both noodles are well thought. Toppings are chopped leek, dry seaweed, and bancho. As you already know, these are very common toppings and these are well matched with ramen. A seasoned egg is really beautiful. It must be good. Pork belly chashu is well simmered and seasoned. This is amazingly tender. It's about to fall off from the chopsticks. Seasoned egg is perfect hardness. Egg white is nicely seasoned and soft. Egg yolk is still there and it's so oozy. Egg yolk cannot stay inside and it soon flat out. Rokurinsha is the really busy shop, so take plenty time when you visit. It offers morning ramen too. Rokurinsha also offers takeaway food such as gyoza, pan-fried dumplings, dipping ramen, chashu, and seasoned egg. We can enjoy splendid ramen at home. This is fantastic. Rokurinsha obviously got next level so far. This is one that you must try. Fourth shop that I like to share is Hirugao. It offers salt-based ramen. This is the lightest ramen on the street, but taste of soup stock is really good. Hirugao mainly offers Shio, salt-based ramen, and we can also have some side dishes and drinks. The shop is pretty small. There are some tables and counter seats for customers. This is saltiness soup ramen Hirugao Mori. Soup is clear and it smells really nice of seafood-based broth soup. Soup is really thin, but it tastes really rich of, I guess, some sort of shells. Soup tastes completely different from 3 ramen that I shared in this video. It has simple taste, but it tastes really dense. This is tasty. Information box says this ramen tastes light, but it doesn't mean it's tasteless. It means less fat, less oily compared to other ramen. It has very gentle and rich taste seafood-based soup. Noodles are medium thin and slightly wavy straight noodles. Because soup tastes light, noodles are also thin and smooth texture. Noodles are chewy, but more than that. Noodles are really smooth, so we can easily have them all. This is good. Soup broth is really rich, but it doesn't taste too strong, so these thin noodles are well matched. I can't stop having noodles. Toppings are shredded egg and bamboo. We already know this, so I skip this. We can enjoy two different chashu. One is pork loin chashu. This is really meaty and tasty. Another one is pork belly chashu. This is tender and juicy. We can also have two different wonton. One is minced pork wonton. The other one is minced shrimp wonton. Wonton is very soft and oval, and filling is really juicy and tasty. Lots of meat juice is loved by wonton skin. This is not a seasoned egg. It's just soft-boiled egg. Egg yolk is juicy and nice. I love this. If you love light taste ramen, Hirugao's Shio ramen is the best ramen of your day. Next ramen shop is Tonkotsu ramen Oreshiki. It offers very thick tonkotsu ramen. Soup tastes heavy, but noodles are thin. It's more like Hakata style tonkotsu ramen. It mainly offers tonkotsu ramen and some other side dishes, toppings and drinks. Tonkotsu is very famous flavor for ramen in Japan. Inside of the restaurant is very lively. Shop staffs are working so hard. This is Tonkotsu teriyaki chashu ramen. Tonkotsu is very thick pork-based ramen. Because it's stewed long time, soup is thick and white. Tonkotsu usually have strong scent, but this soup doesn't have odor of pork bones. It's mellow and full flavor of pork. Soup is gooey and it's so tasty. Noodles are very thin straight noodles. These are pretty common thickness for tonkotsu ramen. Even they are thin, they are chewy enough to enjoy ramen. However, they are really easy to get fat, and once noodles get fat, they won't be good so. It's better to start eating it as quick as possible when ramen is soft. Toppings are green onion, kikurage, wood ear mushroom. These are very crunchy and very famous toppings for tonkotsu ramen. Dry seaweed produces so much tasty broth for ramen. Chashu is very unique. This is pork belly and it's teriyaki. It's sweet and tender chashu. Seasoned egg looks great. Egg white is pretty hard, but egg yolk is still there. Pure egg white and mild egg yolk make ramen even tastier. Tonkotsu ramen is one of the tastiest and most popular ramen in Japan. You must try it. Coming next is Hanamichian. This is a very famous miso ramen shop in Tokyo. It serves mellow miso ramen. Information board says it's really rich, but I don't think it's too rich. Hanamichian offers variety of miso ramen, side dishes and drinks. It also offers very spicy ramen called Bancho ramen. This is insanely spicy, so if you like to see this ramen, please go and watch this video. Inside of the restaurant is very lovely and it's quite tight. There are few tables and quite many counter seats. This is special miso ramen. Aroma of miso is excellent. It appetizes me so much. Ramen soup is really smooth. I thought it would be really thick or thin. Soup is very mild and smooth, but it tastes really rich. Noodles are very fat wavy noodles. Soup tastes rich, so these thick noodles are well balanced with flavorful miso soup. Noodles are really chewy and these are so much filling to have. This is great. Even though soup looks soupy, miso tastes really rich, but it's not too salty. It's well balanced. It also slightly tastes sweet. Very thick noodles are so much filling to have. Because noodles are thick enough, I guess I can enjoy miso ramen soup even more. Star-fried veggies are very common topping for miso ramen. Roasting aroma of bean sprout is amazingly good with miso soup. Simmered pork belly is also really good. It's really tender and juicy. Bamboo shoot is thick type. It's crunchy yet soft. Chashu is pork belly and this is very long. It's meaty and it's so tender. Seasoned egg looks well seasoned. It's well boiled, so egg white and egg yolk are pretty solid. It's really tasty, but I'd prefer rare and oozy egg yolk and soft egg white. If you haven't tried miso ramen yet, it's a great opportunity to try this time at Hanamichian. Next ramen shop is Kakushinya. It offers IEKEI ramen. IEKEI is one ramen style and it's mainly based on tonkotsu. IEKEI normally tastes pretty heavy. Kakushinya offers IEKEI ramen, side dishes, toppings and drinks. Menu looks quite simple. Inside of the restaurant is big enough, I guess. There are some tables and quite many contrasts. I got special pork bone soy sauce ramen. It's really fragrant of tonkotsu and soy sauce. Soup is runny, but it tastes really rich, and it tastes completely different from previous tonkotsu ramen that I shared. It's mild and smooth food. Soup is mellow, and I love this something like slimy yet smooth soup. This soup is very tasty, but I know better quality IEKEI ramen shop, so I think Kakushinya offers just normal average IEKEI ramen. I recommend other shops to have ramen or IEKEI ramen. Noodles are medium thick noodles at Kakushinya. Noodles for IEKEI ramen are usually much thicker, so these are thinner than usual. I'd prefer thicker noodles for this soup, but these slightly thinner noodles are good enough to enjoy ramen too. Soup tastes pretty strong, so I think thicker noodles would be better. Noodles are chewy, and popping texture is really good. Toppings are dried seaweed and spinach mustard. Spinach is more famous topping for IEKEI ramen, but Kakushinya uses spinach mustard instead. Egg is soft-boiled unseasoned egg. Egg white is really soft, and egg yolk looks good too. Soup tastes rich, so that egg probably unseasoned, I guess. We can have two chashu for this ramen. These are pork loin and pork belly chashu. Both are really meaty, but pork belly is more tender and juicier. So I love pork belly more than pork loin chashu. Kakushinya offers IEKEI ramen, and it's a great opportunity to have IEKEI ramen for beginners. Last ramen shop that I'd like to share on the street is Ikaruga. This is a very popular ramen shop, and it offers similar ramen with Rokurinsha. Its ramen is heavy and noodles are medium. Ikaruga offers some sort of pork and seafood based ramen, side dishes and drinks. Ikaruga is always busy, and there are many counter seats and few tables. This is rich Tokyo Station ramen. It's only a limited edition in Tokyo Station. Soup is gooey, and it's fragrant something from seafood. Soup tastes really rich, and seafood broth is stronger than tonkotsu. Soup is really mellow, and it's a great combination between tonkotsu and seafood. This is so flavorful. It tastes very similar with Rokurinsha's ramen, but I think Rokurinsha's ramen is slightly better than this. Soup to different flavors are dense in soup. Noodles are medium thin noodles, but they look pretty thin. Soup doesn't taste strong, but soup stock tastes rich, so these noodles are really good with ramen soup. It's so tasty. Noodles are quite chewy, and these popping texture are really good for me. Soup and noodles don't taste strong. I could easily have whole ramen. Toppings are natto, fish cake, and chopped green egg. Pork belly chashu. This chashu is very standard style chashu. It's so tender. Seasoned egg is slightly seasoned, and egg white and egg yolk are great hardness. It makes ramen even better, and egg is very savory too. Another famous topping, dried seaweed. Having with noodles are really good. This bamboo shoot is quite unique. It's really long. Texture is very crunchy, but also it's so soft. People start making lines for ramen as soon as the shop is open. So take plenty time for ramen if you like to have this. If you don't want to take a risk for selecting ramen, I'm sure Ikaruga will serve you great ramen. Lastly, I'll share my best ramen from Tokyo Ramen Street. So these are 8 ramen at the Tokyo Ramen Street. Have you found your favorite ramen? Soranoiro, Shoyu ramen. Hanamichian, Miso ramen. Gyoku, dried sardine ramen. And Rokurinsha, Tonkotsu and chicken ramen. Every one ramen was brilliant, but I'd say ramen from Rokurinsha is the best. Tokyo Ramen Street is one of the premises of First Avenue Tokyo Station. And there are other great shops at First Avenue Tokyo Station too. It's so much fun to explore here. This is my recommendation. Thank you for watching the video till then. I hope this video helps your travel in Japan.
I hope you enjoyed my video. These are my recommendation videos that you may like. Please click like button and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow my social medias. This is all of today. Have a good day and good night. Bye!